ಇವಾಗೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಳಬ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರಂತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನಾರು ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ.
हारे में परमात्मन वो तू आप सहाय, अपने आशीष दीजिए मंगल हाथ बढ़ाए. Success come to those who convert their passion into profession. Yes, we believe this and that's what we are doing here. A very good morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members and dear students. Today I, Punita Goyal, welcome all of you to the next edition of our annual event Bizomania 2013, an inter-college management fest. Change is the only permanent thing in business as in life. We have imbibed this in ABBS. DNA of ABBS is innovation, change, new programs and value-added education. In our quest for developing, innovating, teaching and learning methods, every year we organize different events wherein students and faculties are given opportunities to expand their knowledge horizon and broaden their experience in different vistas of management. Bizomania is a simulated battlefield for PG management students where the students can explore their potential and acquire a multifaceted personality before stepping into the corporate world. It's all about fun-filled learning and bringing about the hidden talents. Based on the theme, follow your dreams to discover yourself, Bizomania provides an opportunity for networking, get-together and finding a place among the future managers. This year, Bizomania consists of 8 management events and a cultural evening. Master Gambit, a strategy to stay ahead, Profusion, explore and expand your horizon, High Flyer, express and execute to touch the sky, Bizon Bucks, financial euphoria, the trickster, crack the code and crack the twist, Big Honcho, be the best among the rest, conscientiousness, mind your heart, and last but not the least, the cultural Rangmanch, the journey to the world of entertainment. So these are the 8 events by which we are presenting Bizomania 2013.
An excellent morning in the midst of all the energetic, exuberant, enthusiastic youngsters, including our chief guest, if I might include him also one of the youngsters here. And it's going to be real wonderful 2 days of a lot of activities, a lot of learning, and everything is going to happen. I really want to just extend our sincere and hearty welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Jonathan Yash, and all the delegates from all the colleges who have already come and would like to come and join us. So that these 2 days really be filled with a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment, a lot of knowledge. With this, we will get on with the further program. Punita has already told you in detail about the program, so we'll continue with it.
Now I request the deputies on the dais to please light the lamp and make
गणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं कोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं कोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् प्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिम्
I also request now.
Honorable guest of the day, Mr. Jonathan Yash, my senior colleague, respected colleague, Professor L.R.S. Mani, coordinator of the program, Punita Goyal, my senior colleagues, junior colleagues, and delegates from other colleges, students, friends. I am extremely happy because Bizomania 2013 is happening the way in which I dreamt of happening when we started this Bizomania series. I profusely thank, first of all, the students who stood like rocks, and they are the backbones who helped the coordinators, Punita and Professor Mani, and all my colleagues also helped them. And thank you, Punita, and thank you, Professor L.R.S. Mani, because a program of this magnitude takes a lot of time, lot of commitment, lot of, I know that they think it is function in their house. And I profusely thank, and this is on my personal behalf and on behalf of the management and on behalf of ABBS. And coming to welcoming, the students of different colleges, I always tell in every fora and in every dais that I am an academic animal, and I am proud to say that. But one thing I have learned in this 30 years of sojourn in academics is that if you think that the most intelligent person would succeed in corporate world, I think you are wrong. If you take a survey of CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, I am not telling that they are worth nothing, or they are not, their IQ is below, or I am not telling that their academic qualifications are to be questioned. But one thing I am here to prove, emphasize, and drive you that what is most important thing in management is your attitude. Your altitude in life depends on your attitude. How high you rise in your career depends more on your attitude, your team playing capacity, your networking capability, your capability to crack the day-to-day problems. It is more of common sense. I was just speaking to a chief guest of today's function. He was telling me, your MBA student would come to me, without having any work experience. I fully agree with him. And he tells me he is from South Africa. In his lecture, he would explain you, in his address, he would explain you what is happening in the retail world and what is happening throughout the world in management education. I fully endorse what opinion he has about you. He tells me Indian MBAs come with bookish knowledge. I am not telling bookish knowledge is not important. Bookish knowledge is equally important. He also endorses that. But did you put your hands into operations and did you test your skills? No. But at least those who participate in events like fests, competitions, presentations, or organizing events, participating in management fest, you would at least know what is team playing. What is the importance of a team player? He was telling, I was just sharing with him. I always cherish that sharing with youngsters. You see, you know that Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the celebrated emperor or one of the celebrated king or statesman or strategist, whatever you call, even the word strategic management, what you study, has come from military science, which says that strategizing for the war. You know that Napoleon was decisively defeated in the Battle of Waterloo by Nelson. What happens, People ask Nelson, you defeated a king. People thought that nobody can defeat him. How did it happen? Do you know the answer what Nelson gave? Nelson was the army commander of England, and French were, don't mistake me, had the arrogance that nobody can defeat us. What Nelson tells is, I defeated Napoleon from the art what I learned at the Lords. You know what is Lords? Lords is a cricket ground. What you learn, the team playing, or what you learn to take your team members with you. See, you all have come in a team. You are all come with, passion to win. You all have come with a killing instinct. You all have come with a spirit to network with students of other B schools. I tell you, who are all participating here, you may not win, but you learn certain life skills. And this would take you a long way. And I wish every team success here. And we shall all join hands together. There are, Ivory League of B schools and League of institutions in the West. Why we all should not form a league in Bangalore and in this part of India and tell that we impart the best of management education which prepares the future corporate leaders. We shall all go together, we shall all grow together, and we shall all move together. And I welcome you one and all to this edition of Bizomania, and have fun, have frolic. If there are any lapses, being director, I am responsible, and bear with me and enjoy next 2 days of Bizomania. Thank you very much.
I request Professor Mani to introduce the chief guest to the audience.
To speak to him a couple of times since yesterday evening until this morning. And more than anything else, introducing about his experience and things like that. I don't know, within a few minutes of my meeting and talking to him, the judgment that I have made, he seems to be very highly modest, very simple, no much else about it. Despite his such wonderful experience in real estate and the retail for nearly 3 decades, not in one country, so many countries, starting from South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and now in India. And he is the chief of the Mantri Square Mall, which is the largest in this part of the country and all that. And he is a person, more than anything else, he is a person you all should take advantage of in the sense there is a lot of ample scope for people to get employment in the areas, in the companies in which he is involved. There's so much of a scope, if only people are ready to show all that. That was one concern that he was expressing with us, which he is going to talk to you. Either some of you may not like it, but then the facts of life, sometimes are bitter. We have to like it, we have to understand, and we have to decide what should we do. So one thing we did not tell him, now I am just telling him in front of you people, that we faculty members, we try not only in our college, other colleges, there is an internship at the end of the second semester, there is a specialization project at the end of the third semester. If only all the students, all the faculty members of the university, the entire system takes it seriously, the main growth that he has, that people are not employable, people are not industry ready, that can easily be overcome. And I think it is high time that the youngsters here and all their friends outside should think about it very seriously. Since he told me that don't introduce me, I'm not going to talk much about it, but I have already told you that this PropCare, he is the CEO of PropCare Mall Management, and they are managing over 11 malls in South India, mostly in their respective development, they are all in their development phases. And it is really, this kind of, and is also involved in various other activities. Is involved in the Green Building Council, the City Improvement District, Rotary, and various other projects. It is not only into the retail and real estate, which is his main passion. He is all involved in a lot of other activities, and it is really a great honor for us. Somebody from South Africa coming here and sitting in our midst, and who is trying to contribute his might to the development of Bangalore and also to the development of the young minds. With this, I request you, sir, please address the audience.
Wonderful students coming to an intern program with us. I don't like microphones, I'm sure everyone I don't see why modern technology has to interfere too much. I thought I would come here today and impress you that although I'm nearly 50, believe it or not, I am quite modern, my speech is written here, and by the grace of technology and the internet, by the grace of your kind invitation and the intervention of modern technology, I'm able to be here. So members of the board, the convocation and staff, honored guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and I'm very, very grateful for your kind invitation to be in your esteemed company today. Yours is a notable and important educational institution, producing thought and industry leaders and industry participants for Bangalore, Karnataka, and for all of India. And I love the idea of your Bizomania and congratulate you heartily on this initiative. The sooner your students get closer to the realities of the workplace, the better. When I was 7 years old, I wanted to be lots of things. A game ranger, an astronaut, I wanted to be a fireman, I even wanted to be a policeman. When I was 15, maybe I had a smash of reality, maybe things had changed, but I wanted to be an IT buff and a sports star. I even wanted to be a TV reporter. What's very, very important is that when I was 15, when I was 7, what had happened was that life had changed so dramatically that jobs that I could never even begin to imagine were available later on. And I think that's very, very important, that as you guys sit here and you think that you're all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed types, and you think that you're going to conquer the world, understand, guys, that in actual fact, you will be entering into professions that haven't yet been invented. Your education here is not to prepare you to be an astronaut or to be a TV presenter. But your education here is to prepare you for the change so that you will be ready should there be an opportunity in a new profession. There's a wonderful saying, chance favors the prepared mind. You need to be prepared. You need to take a view on your respective lives, that in actual fact, your education here is a stepping stone. It's not the be-all, and it's not the end of your learning. So, you see, when I was 7, I wanted to be things that I think we'd all find romantic. And when I was 15, well, maybe a little bite of reality started coming to my mind, because suddenly realized that, when I was 21 or 22, I'd have to start working. So when I was 21, I realized that I'd never be what I really wanted to be. I wanted to be a game ranger. Even if as I stand here, I'd like to be a game ranger. The most important thing is that I needed to be something that could earn me a living and start me on that lovely track of being a taxpayer. Most importantly, I realized that I needed to be someone. Not a something, but a someone, where I could be of service and then where I could make a difference. My life is not going to be defined by my job, rather by what I have achieved and what I hope I'd be remembered for. I think there's a major change in the approach often taken by youngsters like you in MBA classes, that you think you're going to be defined by the fact that you have an MBA. I suppose it would surprise you to know that I just have a humble B degree. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. How do you go? No problem at all. Change is important. They're going to be experts in change management by the time I'm finished with them. I think that when we consider that you must be defined by who you are, not by your jobs. The 1950s and the 1960s around the world made people very closeted. No different in South Africa, where I'm from. No different to you guys in India. Your grandparents will understand what I'm about to say. There was a constriction in thought in the 1950s. There was a demonization in respect of people having independent minds. Why do you think there was Woodstock in the 1960s? It was the modern Renaissance. You guys are living through an even more modern Renaissance. You must revel in it and you must enjoy it. But you also have to understand that it's not so that you be defined by what you are, that you be defined by whom you are. Can you make a contribution to your families, to yourselves, to